So you're getting ready for your day ahead. We're making sure you got the information you need.
Yeah, and that starts with a decision that impacts thousands of seniors at CMS high schools. We have learned that they will have a virtual commencement and they will be able to pick up their diplomas in a drive-through ceremony. We're going to have much more on how the students are reacting to last night's decision and the bigger plans for a formal ceremony. That's coming up in just a few minutes. And as if it isn't hard enough to make ends meet, prices at the grocery store just saw their biggest jump in nearly 50 years. From meat to eggs to milk and cleaners, no doubt you have seen your grocery bill go up. All 6 of the major grocery store food categories are up at least 1.5%. And as we said, those prices, the increases, sadly, they're hitting families in need the hardest.
Yeah. Eyewitness News reporter Gina Esposito is live in East Charlotte breaking down the items that saw the biggest jump. Gina?
Yeah, while grocery stores like Walmart here off Independence have been working hard to restock shelves, the price of the goods has gone up. Last month, most of us paid 2.5% more on groceries. On a $100 bill, that's about $2.50, but could be much higher depending on what you're buying. The Labor Department reports that certain food items jumped more than others. Last month, we paid 4.3% more for meats, poultry, and fish. But listen to this, the price of eggs went up 16%. You're also paying about 1.5% more for fruits and veggies and nearly 3% more for cereals and baked goods. Now, this all comes as more people are losing their jobs and are struggling to pay those big price tags. The Food Research and Action Center, a nonprofit working to end hunger, told the Washington Post that the inflated prices are due to a couple of reasons. There has been a shift in where people are buying food, plus food supply chains have been disrupted due to COVID-19 outbreaks in meat processing plants. And new social distancing rules have also slowed down production. Now, a couple of weeks ago, the North Carolina state officials said the food supply chain here hasn't really been impacted, but today we're expected to get an update on where that stands now. Brittany.
All right, Gina, impacting so many families. Thank you.
It's 5:03, and that sharp increase in food prices is hitting poor families really hard. And that's part of the reason Democrats want to see an increase in food stamps or SNAP benefits. They're pushing for a 15% increase for the rest of the year. Advocates say families need their needs will last longer than this pandemic will.
Just because businesses are starting to reopen in June doesn't mean that families who have rent backed up, who have bills backed up, and may not have their jobs instantaneously will be able to put food on the table.
And Republicans have fought to reduce SNAP benefits for years. They worry an expansion would eventually become permanent. Well, this line of cars here shows you the need for food in our community right now. Look at this. Hundreds of people showing up yesterday outside the community shelter of Union County. Common Heart partnered up with Second Harvest Food Bank. They served up to 400 families in just 2 hours. Some families there also took advantage of last month's mobile food pantry in Monroe.
We had oranges, we had fruit, vegetables, meat. It was really helpful.
Well, Common Heart is holding another food pantry. That's tomorrow. It's from 9:30 to 11:30. It'll be at the Food Line in Indian Trail. Oh, the need right now is just so great, and that's why we have set up a virtual food drive with Second Harvest Food Bank, and so far we've raised nearly $85,000, so much money from the community. If you are able to donate, just go to 9fooddrive.com. Well, as we told you 3 minutes ago, CMS unveiled its plans for graduations during last night's Board of Education meeting.
Yeah, you could really feel it was a tough decision for leaders and even tougher for the students to hear. We have Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Costora live for us just outside of South Mecklenburg High School to lay out the plan and the reaction from the seniors. Anthony.
You know, it's one thing to realize that COVID-19 cut the school year short for the seniors and they won't be able to return to their high schools, but realizing that they won't be able to celebrate their hard work with their peers in person is just gut-wrenching. We now know these seniors will get a pre-recorded virtual graduation video with speeches and the reading of each graduate's names with photos. They'll pick up diplomas during a drive-through ceremony, and there's a promise for a future in-person celebration once it's safe. In the virtual CMS board meeting last night, school leaders say they looked at Charlotte Motor Speedway and Bank of America Stadium for ceremonies, but there's no way our current conditions would allow a mass gathering in just a few weeks. Some students and parents say the alternatives the district came up with just aren't enough. It is clear, though, this has taken an emotional toll on these families and the decision makers.
I wish with all my heart that it could be a traditional graduation, but the safety of our students, our senior graduates, their families, and our staff must come first.
I ask everybody in this community to rally around these kids and pray for us mamas.
This makes me very angry because I feel like the task force could have been more creative.
Now, the district estimates more than 10,000 seniors are graduating, and more than 100,000 people would want to take part in some kind of ceremony. The earliest begins next week, and the challenge here, John, is that all of these ceremonies have to be the same.
Yeah.
Back to you.
And there's just no easy answers here. It's just tough for everyone involved, and you really feel for these folks. Anthony Castro live for us. Thank you. Tonight, Mecklenburg County Commissioners will hold a special meeting. They're going to talk about funding for the CMS 2021 budget. The district asked the county for $538 million, an increase of $37 million from last year. But last week, County Manager Dina Diorio only allocated $25.6 million. The additional money will cover employee raises, student growth, and additional space costs.
And new coronavirus cases in North Carolina remained lower than we've seen over the last several days. There were just over 300 new cases reported yesterday. The state also reported 27 new deaths. There have been 577 so far. And South Carolina reported only 9 new deaths yesterday, along with 135 new cases. That's just about the same as the day before. 16 of those new cases are in York County. And one reason behind the spike in cases that we're seeing in North Carolina are the surge in cases at meat processing plants. The Department of Health and Human Services says that the latest outbreak is at a meat processing plant in Burke County, and it involves at least 2 people. The only plant in the area is Case Farms Chicken in Morganton. That's where workers are required to wear masks and face shields like this one. Right now in North Carolina, more than 1,300 people have tested positive for COVID-19 at 23 different plants.
If I get sick here, I can't really go home because I have small children. And that's the main issue with me, my children.
And workers say that they are given daily temperature checks, but they have not been tested for the virus yet.
Well, the Carolinas, they may share a name, but the states are taking 2 different approaches when it comes to reopening. North Carolina is still only in phase 1. South Carolina is plowing through the reopening phases weekly. Now, yesterday, protesters once again marched in Raleigh. They're frustrated that other states are reopening at a much faster pace. And this time, some top political leaders jumped in as well. Lieutenant Governor Dan Forest and 5 other Republicans sent a letter to Governor Cooper saying more than 1 million North Carolinians have filed for unemployment, but fewer than 45% have actually received any assistance. The lawmakers received daily calls from people down to the last few bucks. Well, Cooper says he understands the plight, but safety is his top priority.
We're going to rely on the science and the facts to tell us when we need to reopen. I know that people are hurting because of this virus, and I know that our economy is hurting because of this virus. But the health of our people and the health of our economy go hand in hand.
Now, the primary concern for Governor Cooper remains that if we reopen too soon, that we'll see another spike in cases, and that could prolong the recovery.